Hello peeps, KP here with another Gen vid. This time it's about Zesqada. Well, kinda. This video is not gonna go over all the designs she's been through, but instead it's gonna go over all the OCs that have been impacted by Zesqada's existence. So like OCs that became a thing because of a name she had, or a design she had, and a name she had, and whatnots. So yeah, let's get into it. The first one is Neckoada Syrithe. I might just call her Necko because I don't want to have to say their whole names out. The Ada is kind of hard for me to say. I know it was dumb to pick out names that were like that, but that's just that. Also, I lost the sketch video for this one. Don't know why, but I did, so you're not going to get that. Good news is, though, is this is probably one of the longest speed draws for some reason. I'm guessing it's just because she does have braids and stuff, and so that's a little bit. Also, I was drawing on a bumpy bus. Anyway, so this is based off of Zesqada's original design and name. Originally, Zesqada was named Necko, and she was kind of supposed to be based off of a calico cat. She was still part of the 13 at this point, but I had later decided that I didn't want Zesqada to be named Necko anymore. I just didn't want that. Also, for some reason, I started spelling it as Nezzy, and so as you know, that means that she changes into another character and whatever. So, Neckoada became the mother of the 13. So Zesqada was still part of the 13, but she is no longer named Necko, and she is no longer based off of a calico. So Neckoada is a bean, honestly, and I decided to change up her design recently, so she was more like a tortoiseshell instead of a calico, because tortoiseshells are really pretty cats, and I feel like if you're gonna go big, you're gonna go big. So I actually really like her design, and she was really fun to draw. Honestly, I had a lot of fun drawing her, and I'm really happy that I went through all the steps that I did for her to become her own character, because otherwise she probably wouldn't be as fleshed out as she is, because a lot of her character traits that she had back then she still has now. And so yeah. The next one is Nezkada. Now, you can probably guess that she was chronologically the second design. Also the second name. I just stopped spelling it as Neckoada and started spelling it as Nezkada. It's basically the same name, just with like a Z. And another A, I guess. So, she hasn't changed much at all, actually. Design-wise, she is her own character now, and the daughter of Zesqada, not Zesqada at all. Also, I gotta say, I think her burn has changed sides a few times, and she's got a beauty mark now, and she's just more confident with how she looks, because she's gone through the development stages to become a more confident person in herself. Also, she's a vampire, because I decided she was going to be married to a vampire, and I decided it would be cute if they both became vampires, because they loved each other, and they did it for each other. So that's that. So anyways, Nezkada is probably one of my most known characters, just because I draw her a lot, which is weird because like you would think I wouldn't draw her a lot since she does have burns, which would make her a gory-ish character, and gore just isn't really my thing, but I like her. I think her burns make her edgy, but not too edgy, because they don't define her. They're just a part of her, and she's learned to live with them, even though they are a scar, and she has to live with that scar her whole life. Also, I don't think her ears were brown until this, like, I don't think I ever colored them just straight brown, is what I'm saying. The next one is Icka. Now, Icka was just, she was just the name. The design is so different. Like, honestly, it's just the name I kept. But I did keep her in the same family. She is a Syrithe. She's a familiar, not an actual Syrithe. Because, well, her mom was a familiar, and so I decided that maybe they all shouldn't be Syrithe. So she's a familiar. She takes after her mother more. It's very clear based on her design. I mean, there are some attributes she gets from her dad, but most of her things are based off of her mom, with some like color changes to make it a little bit more tiger-like, because her dad is Tigan, Zesqada's brother. So I thought it would be cute if Icka was one of his children, since for a long time Tigan and Zesqada were very close, and I'm thinking about bringing back that kind of sibling bond that they had not that long ago. I just haven't had it in there because I was trying to develop a way to have, say, Cora and Zesqada have more of a bond, because I really like that idea too. So, as you can see, she is definitely very different than Zesqada. Like the previous two, nowhere near the same design. The only thing that would be similar would be that they both have ears and they both have patterns, because yes, they both do have patterns. Zesqada has more of a splotty pattern though, and Icka has stripes like a tiger, or like a Maine Coon, because that's what her mom is supposed to be, as a Maine Coon. Next is Zakata. Now Zakata is both a name and a design that was based off of Zesqada. So Zakata used to only have one black ear and then one white ear, and then she had black tips some of the times on her white hair. But yeah, also her sketch is the one that's going to change the most drastically, because I hate this sketch so much with like a passion. Like, it's a good starting sketch, but it sucked. So I redid the sketch completely, like based very, very loosely basing off the old sketch. And so now she is her own character, and I've decided that I'm going to make her part of my Deep Woods cast. So if you didn't know, I have a comic called Deep Woods. It's posted on Webtoons Canvas, and I actually posted a new episode 3, yesterday on Thursday, so that's fun. Anyway, so she's a familiar, so she isn't a Syrithe. She isn't related to the Syrithe at all. She is a familiar. She is based off of like a Persian, like a fluffy gray Persian with light black tip ears. I thought that would be cute if she wasn't just one of those basic white Persians, but like a black Persian. So I thought that'd be cute, and that's kind of the reason why I gave her a little button nose, because Persians are known for having their kind of smushed in faces. So she doesn't have like a pointy nose like a lot of my characters do. Also, I decided that I was going to give her not white hair, but instead of gray hair with a white gradient, because I thought that'd be cute. And I give her the black ears instead of making one white and one black like she used to. Also, I gave her dark skin instead of like pale colored, because I thought it would be cute, kind of like more different than what she used to be, because I do want her to be her own character, and I don't want her to look too similar to how Zesqada looks. Also, this would be the first time Zesqada doesn't look like a cow, with her black and white, so that was fun. Yeah, Icka's original design for Zesqada was very circly shapes on her, and I thought it kind of looked like Mulan. Not gonna lie, but Mulan doesn't, like old Mulan, not new Mulan. I'll probably show you guys a drawing of Mulan at some point in the future. The next one is Vesquada. I'm just gonna call her Vesqada though, because the Ada is so hard to say. So Zesqada was during my human phase for Zesqada. They have very similar names, and I'm gonna get confused, because I get confused even when I'm typing it, because it's literally one letter difference. But anyway, so I really like this one, how it turned out anyways. I think it's very nice. Also, she's the only one that isn't a cat. What? Yes, she isn't a cat. She's the most different than any of the other ones, I guess. She isn't that different color-wise, because I already really liked her color palette and stuff like that. I thought it went good with her and stuff, so I just kept her color palette basically the same and just changed. She was no longer attached to the Syrithe family in any way. She is her own character now, and she is gonna be part of some kind of royalty, I assume, and probably human status because she is a human. So I did decide to keep the gradient, and this is me going and doing my usual gradient. It's not as extreme as it used to be, I will say that. I ended it at like a dark gray. That's as far as it went. I didn't know what to do for the crown, and I always knew that her gem was orange, so I just kept the gem orange. And here I wasn't sure what to do for the shirt. I wasn't sure if the sleeves were supposed to be black or the bodice was supposed to be black, and so I had to go look at the original reference from the drawing that I posted a long time on Deviant Art, and it is the vest part of the shirt is supposed to be black. Anyways, her eyes are green because they've always been green, and that's her. So this is Zesqada Syrithe. She is such a sweet little bean, and I do love her quite a lot. I don't draw her all that much anymore because she is kind of hard to draw. I'm not gonna lie. Like, doing quick sketches of her is fine, but like, coloring her is a pain. Yeah, also, Zesqada is basically the same color palette wise as she has been since the Icka phase. So originally she was based off of like a black and white cat, but I decided Syrithe can only they can't repeat animals, so they can't repeat animals because they're like guardians of animals. So she is a leopard. Zesqada is a leopard, and then Nezkada is the cat, and then is a saber-toothed cat. But because we don't have any live saber-toothed cats, I just designed her off of a tortoise shell because I think tortoise shells are pretty, and she's supposed to be really pretty. That's like her main thing, is she's supposed to be really pretty and different looking, and so I just decided that's what saber-toothed cats are gonna look like. So anyways, I hope that you guys like this video. I put a lot of work into these drawings, and I've been rushing really hard because I slacked off at the beginning of this week when I should have been working, and I'm sorry. But hopefully this video is going to be out on Friday. If it's out on Saturday, I'm sorry. If that's the case, then Deep Woods was posted on Thursday. If this is posted on time, that means it was posted on yesterday. It was posted yesterday, not on yesterday. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week with the last GenVid of this month, and then next month it will be a different type of video, and I really hope that you guys are having a great day or a great night or whatever. Okay, bye-bye.